Up next, The Loop. Only on ATV, your number one news network.
The spirit of truth, the soul of freedom, the voice of the Filipino people, delivering the latest stories anytime, anywhere. This is The Loop. Good evening, Philippines. Good evening, Ateneo. Today is Monday, October 30, 2023. This is Alyssa Manansala, your news anchor for today. And for today's top story, OFWs affected by Israel Hamas conflict. Campaigning started for Philippine local and SK elections. Jeepney drivers face soaring gas prices. Davao City's graphic designer wins EU PH logo making competition. Davao City Animal Shelter forced to close its doors. Men's nursing basketball team wins gold for the first time in campus history. OFWs affected by Israel Hamas conflict. John, what is the update there in Israel?
Ali, the fourth batch of OFWs has arrived here in Manila from Israel amid the conflict between Israel and the Palestinian militant group, Hamas. The fourth batch brought 60 Filipino workers consisting of 32 hotel workers and 28 caregivers, rising the tally up to 119 OFWs safely in the country. An estimated of 30,000 Filipinos are in Israel, the majority of them working as caregivers. According to one OFW, they repatriated because of the harshness of the living condition amid the conflict. In an interview, Kagdak mentioned that the DMW has been working together with the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration or OWA in Israel in going around each of the rescue zones in search of the other OFWs.
Patuloy ang pagmamanmanan ng ating labor attaché at welfare officer ng OWA, labor attaché ng DMW at ng welfare attaché ng OWA. Yung pag-iikot sa mga rescue sites, rescue zones kung saan nadadala yung mga evacuated OFWs natin, because as you know, the affected area is in the southern part.
According to Kagdak, OFWs in Lebanon has sought repatriation in Beirut as tensions rise between Israel and Hezbollah. Ali?
So John, what did the Philippine Embassy say about those who have yet to be evacuated?
Yes, Ali, the government has been coordinating with the Israeli Defense Forces to locate the missing OFWs.
Thank you, John. Campaigning started for Philippine local and SC elections. Here is Alsh Imam for the details.
The official campaign period for the Barangay and Sanggunian Kabataan election on October 30, 2023 started on October 19. According to Comm Davao's record, there are approximately 47,637 candidates for the Barangay and Sanggunian Kabataan election, comprising 2,932 barangay captain candidates, 25,587 candidates for barangay kagawad, 3,050 SK chairpersons, and 16,068 SK kagawads from 1,162 barangays, 43 municipalities, and 6 cities in Davao region. Kirsten Eleanor Bose, a candidate for Sangguniang Kabataan, stated that she is running to help the youth in her barangay and address their concerns.
I choose to run as an SK member kay gusto na ko makatabang sa itong mga kabatanunan diri sa Barangay Sasa. And as an SK member, manikamot pud ko nga mahimong tingog sa itong mga kabatanunan.
Voting will start today at 7 a.m. and will end this afternoon at 3 p.m. Vote wisely. This is Alsh Imam for The Loop.
Jeepney drivers face soaring gas prices. Here is Macalisang for the story.
Last October 24, multiple gas companies in the country raised their prices, prompting concerns among the public. Among the companies that increased their rates were Shell Pilipinas, Sea Oil, Clean Fuel, Caltex, and Petrogas. Gasoline rose by 0.95 pesos per liter, while kerosene and diesel jumped by 1.25 pesos and 1.30 pesos per liter. This continuous surge in gas prices has affected the livelihoods of public utility jeepney drivers who form an essential part of the public transportation system. They are struggling to cope with rising gas prices, affecting their earnings and ability to sustain operations.
Ay dako kay epektuar sa sika sa gasolina kay dako kay mawala sa moang kwan sa tubil mo kay taga kwan sa una mo tubil mi 200 karon 350 na kamo balikan sa biyay mandok 350 pira na kwan na 150 na kwan amo lang ta balik ko kana tak 50 ka balik ang product para pagka ginansya po mi gamay karon ba usay 100 150 para na mo ginansya pasahero na mo balik kwan pa dyan 100.
In response, the government introduced a provisional fare hike for public utility jeepneys. While some argue that this solution fails to help drivers and only burdens commuters, others say that given the circumstances, the fare hike is only reasonable.
Ilang kay sakto ra pud siya kay mahal naman po ang gasolina. Pamay lang pamasahe sa mga tao, dili man po sa kanang dili lang siya sakto sa pagbayad ng gasolina para sa mga driver.
Due to the provisional nature of the fare hike, the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board encourages jeepney operators to adopt only the latest fare matrix. Drivers can charge 1 peso for the first 4 kilometers, but no increase for succeeding kilometers. Given the impact of this situation on our public transportation system and the community it serves, the public is advised to remain informed and support these essential service providers. This is Macalisang for The Loop.
A young graphics designer at the University of Immaculate Conception in Davao City has emerged as the winner of a highly competitive logo contest commemorating the 60 years of EU-Philippines relations in 2024. The central symbol of his design, the infinite sign, serves as a powerful metaphor for the timeless commitment of the EU to the Philippines. Si Bala, who also graduated magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication from the University of Immaculate Conception, emphasized that the EU remains steadfast in its support, actively participating in peace talks, addressing climate-related challenges, combating poverty, promoting youth development, and engaging in various other endeavors. Davao City Animal Shelter forced to close its doors. Here is Alaica Granja for the story.
The Happy Animals Club and Animal Shelter in Davao City is facing the threat of being permanently shut down over a complaint lodged by nearby residents.
According to Ken Amante, the shelter owner, they're in a very difficult position. The local government has ordered them to close their shelter, and they're unable to rescue any more animals.
So we decided to seek advice from the public, and we've taken that advice. We've gotten a lawyer, and right now we're in talks with the city government, city health, and we've even reached out to the mayor's team, and it's looking hopeful. We're hoping that they'll take down the closure.
The City Health Office officials have even mentioned the possibility of confiscating their animals and sending them to dog pound. A Facebook video posted by Amante also featured closed-circuit television footage capturing officials discussing the shelter's closure. In the video, they even mentioned that the shelter might be abandoned, its license revoked, and the animals inside confiscated.
Illegal na siya, pwede ma-revoke mo yung kuwan, pwede ma-abandon na, confiscate ang kanang hayop. Dan-ulog maa.
Amante expresses confusion over why the City Health Office acted swiftly on what he called a baseless complaint.
Even with the threat of closure, Amante still holds hope that the government will appeal to his cause. This is Alaica for The Loot.
Men's nursing basketball team wins gold for the first time in campus history. Here is Peñaflor for the story.
Today, Jen Caballas, the captain of the men's basketball team of the School of Nursing during this school year's Palarong Ateneo.
The School of Nursing Panthers defeated the Business and Management Vipers with a score of 67-61 to win men's basketball after nearly a quarter of a century of championship drought. The first and second quarters of the playoffs began calmly, with BM Vipers leading by tight scores. But in the beginning of the second half, the Panthers' precise three-point shooting helped them get past the Muddy Marshals. The players conveyed their appreciation for the unwavering support they have gotten and said that they will be keeping an eye out for their cluster in forthcoming competitions.
Happy kasi na yung drought na nursing at di ako serve para 15 years siguro. So, being part of this school year na nanalo sa nursing, happy And my expectations ko siguro next year, di pa ako sure if anong mangyari pero itrain pa rin nila record. Diba?
The Panthers accomplished this historic run after making the semis during last year's Polar Atenista. This is Josh Peñaflor reporting.
And those are our top news for today. Once again, this is Alyssa Manansala, the voice that delivers the latest stories, shining light on truth. Thank you and good day.